Hello everybody, I think the title of this video will be something like a windshield wiper problem and some advice. So it's been a very difficult week with the snow we've had, and I had a problem with my car. So I was at work and I had frost on the windshield and on the glass front and back sides. So I turned on the blower, hot blower. I had it directed on the front windshield from inside, and I turned on the rear defroster, and I went to go scrape the frost off while the windows were defrosting. And so I had done the scraping. It's easier with some heat going behind it, and done the side windows, the forward part of the side windows, made sure the mirrors were clear, the rear view mirrors, and I was on I did the back, and I was on the front. And on the right side, not the driver's side, but the right side, the windshield wiper blade was frosted on kind of hard, but there was hot air blowing on it, and I was able to kind of work it loose gently. So it was completely free then. I was able to get it, where it wasn't frosted on anymore. And you have to be careful not to just rip it off because, then that rubber can come off of the wiper blade. So then I went to the left side, which is the driver's side, but it was really frosted on hard, so I could not get it off at all, none. So I left it on there, and then I got in, I'd done my scraping, I was ready to drive away, and it was still frosted on, but I thought, well, I know the hot air's been blowing on this a little while, I'll just try the windshield wipers and see if it's all good now. I mean, I didn't think it would be, so I turned on the windshield wipers, and the blades, the left one broke free. The right one, as I mentioned, was already freed up. I'd freed it up. And they went straight to the upright position and then froze there. So what I mean by freeze is I don't mean they were frozen by ice or something. It was like a mechanical freezing up, so to speak. It's just an expression. So I had to drive home that way. I couldn't get them to work. And they would move maybe an inch and back every now and then, but they weren't moving. So when I got home, I tried every trick I knew I could think of, and I couldn't get those going again. So I thought, well, I'll turn off the engine, turn it on again, and nothing worked. So apparently it's been something mechanical has been damaged in there, or maybe electrical or mechanical and electrical both, but it's really bad. I've got an appointment made take it to an auto dealer to get it fixed, but I couldn't do anything to fix it. And I can't drive in any kind of weather that's got falling rain or falling snow, or any kind of splash up from the roads or spray up from the roads from vehicle tires ahead of me, because I have no way to operate the front windshield wipers. Well, the lesson learned then, here's my free tip of advice for you, is if your windshield wipers are like frozen on, like in the snow or the ice or the frost, don't turn them on to operate them, because I think that stresses out the mechanical or electrical system or both. Or maybe I blew a fuse or something, but I did watch a whole lot of YouTube videos that night after I got home, and I couldn't figure anything out, like for sure. But there are a lot of YouTube videos on the subject. But again, my advice is, if you're going to be trying to operate your windshield wipers, make sure you know ahead of time first that they're totally free to move, because you should go out there, if you have any question or doubt, go out there and physically check that yourself by trying to lift them up off the glass manually with your hands before you go inside and operate. That is, if you have any question that they're not. I mean, obviously, if it's a warm summer day, you're not going to have anything sticking. But like I said, it's an important lesson. Don't just be turning that on if you think that's going to be stuck, and think that the power of your wipers is going to force something clear, because you could damage that, and then it's expensive and it's a hassle. And you can't drive in certain conditions until that's fixed, and that's really inconvenient if you need the car for other stuff. So, yeah, that's my advice. That's my story. Thank you very much. And I'll try to have another video as soon as possible. Thanks.